Hi guys, welcome back to Paranormal Resident. So in today's video, I am here in Clonlost Forest. We have a church and graveyard, we have a blacksmith, and we have the ruins of an old 1700s house that is connected to my childhood home. This is where I grew up, this is where I played as a child. So I'm going to show you guys around, tell you a bit about the history and the ghost stories as we walk around. I'm going to do a spirit box and some EVP and some ghost tubes. So here we go. Okay guys, so this is the man-made kind of lake that my granddad actually made. He made the fountain over here. It used to be just one steady stream that connected to here, but they got ducks and they put them all there. See this stone wall in front of us here, just that little bit is what's left of the 1700s house, and over here is where the blacksmith would have been. He would have made the horseshoes and all that. The house was amazing. If I can find a picture, I'll pop it up now so you can see. But we're going to be doing some EVP in the blacksmith's house because it's nice and quiet in there. But first we're heading on over to the graveyard. So whenever there was a massive country house that was President family, there was always a church nearby. It's something I've learned over the time investigation, that if there is a big country house in the vicinity, there is always a Protestant church or a Church of Ireland. I'm not too sure if this was a Catholic church. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But I grew up here playing and I do love it. It's right in the middle of a forest. It's in the middle of nowhere. You have to come down this boring to get to it. It's reserved land, but my family come here all the time. We just live a few minutes away, and we used to walk here. Like, it's not far whatsoever. But I'm going to try a spirit box in the church and walking around the graveyard. So some of the ghost stories connected to Clonlost Forest. The main one I heard about growing up would have been about the Lady of Clonlost. So the Lady of Clonlost was said to one Halloween night. It always starts this way, doesn't it? I love this gate. She was riding her horse one Halloween night during a thunderstorm. Seemingly she was mad, or she had an argument maybe with her husband or partner at the time, and the horse was struck by lightning. She fell from her horse, broke her neck in one of the bridges here. She fell into the stream, broke her neck. But the story goes that her body was never found, but the horse was. So that's one of them she is said to haunt here. There's also the Banshee of Clonlost. People have said they have heard the Banshee in Clonlost Forest. So that's a story I always tell people, and it's a bit creepy. I think I could have heard it one night, but I'm not exactly sure, guys. It could have been cats fighting, even though there's not that many cats around my house, and there never was because we have dogs. This is Colonel Connolly, and it was erected by Elizabeth Connolly in 1844. He was, I think, a sergeant in the army, I'm pretty sure. It's hard to read at the moment, but I think he was a sergeant in the army. And here is, I love this one. It's hard to read. All I know, died 1st of August 1917. So someone Forest, I think it is. Loving memory of Jane Ford, sorry. Died 6th of something. It's kind of actually easier to see on the phone. So that's a lovely one. I do like that one. 1917 was right around the time of Irish independence, when there would have been a lot of people killed. So I wonder, is there a connection there? I'm not too sure. Some vandal decided to break this cross over here, which really pisses me off. Oh no, it's starting to rain. But this one is actually my relative. Anne Aughey is buried here. We're not sure what happened to Anne. I have been doing the family tree, and she did pop up, but there was a few Annes. I'm not too sure which one it is. So this church is incredibly old. I would guess that it's a lot older than the 1700s, 1600s, just by that detail on the window. That is very monastic to me. That is very holy site to me. If it was just a regular thrown up Protestant church, I'm not sure it would have had that. But here is the inside of the church. This is where the priest would have been buried. I always thought that was an altar. It's actually a tomb. I found human bones here as well, which I'm not taking them out again because it's just bad luck. The two other windows there, and that's the big window. It's incredibly old, but you can see there's still some type of plaster on the wall that would have been white. So this would have been all plastered, so I'm not too sure. There's another little window there. When this was built, I'm pretty sure like these arches and the windows are telling me this is way before 1600s. I'm talking 1300s, 1400s. I'd love to find out, but we're going to ask on the spirit box. I have to see the records around here with the troubles and stuff like that. They're scarce. Like a lot of records were burnt. And there's a little hole in the wall. I think that's where the Eucharist was. Not too sure. But as a child, we did a Ouija board down here. We did loads of stuff. We're not supposed to, but we did. There's just more graves that side, guys. All family names from locally. Kyo. There's only one Aughtie here, which is unusual because there's so many Aughies in the vicinity, but some of them, I suppose the graves you can see around me are paupers' graves. These would have been people who died during the famine, or poor people who didn't have enough money to, have a grave. So we're going to go in, I'm going to stop rambling, and we're going to do a spirit box. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have the spirit box going. I'm just going to ask some questions more about my curiosity about this place. Okay, I'm calling out to the spirits of Clonlost Church. Okay, I'm calling out to the spirits of Clonlost Church. Calling out to the spirits of Clonlost Church. I'm not sure what you called it. If you're here with me now, can you come and say... Can you come and say... Can you come and say hello? Is Anne Aughtie here? Was this a church? Was this a church? Was this a Church of Ireland? As in, was it Protestant? Did the IRA come here? Did you die in the famine? Are you buried here? I'm calling upon the spirits. If you're here, please come and say hello. What's your name?
Play. Play. Play.
Clive. I'm Clive.
And as is.
How did you die, Clive?
Stop with that. Stop with that. Stop with that.
Pretty sure I heard the spirit. I'm looking to talk to the spirits. Am I in danger with what I do? Am I in any danger? Can you say my name? Can you say my name? Can you say... Can you say my name? Can you say... Can you say my name? Can you say Kieran? Can you say Kieran for me? Okay guys, so I'm going to make my way down to the blacksmith and do some EVPs. I'm going to do one EVP here. And just to find my EVP in my pocket. See, normal people on YouTube would cut this bit out, but I'm as real as you can get. Which is probably bad, but anyway. Okay, so I have the EVP. We're going to... Okay, on. Some sheep, so make note of that, okay? Okay, I'm calling out to the spirits of this church here. If there is any spirits here, can you come close to this black device I have in my hand? It won't hurt you. My name's Kieran, tell me yours. Okay. Of this church here. If there is any spirits here, can you come close to this black device I have in my hand? It won't hurt you. My name's Kieran, tell me yours. Okay, well, we'll continue on with the EVP and in the blacksmith's place because it's nice and quiet in there. So, stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is the blacksmith's here, and I'm pretty sure there was pigeons stored up. I'm guessing this was probably basement level from the house. You can see a wall remaining of the house there. We're going to go in. Of course, I have new shoes and I'm going to wreck them because it does look very celery basement to cellar. It looks like a cellar. It is a protected building. It's a listed building, even though there's a massive hole in the floor. I'd love to get a ladder one day and go up there. But you can see where the pigeonholes were. I think that's where they were. Not 100% sure. You can see the windows are just like mine in my home place. They're very, very thick. But it does look like definitely a cellar. And this is where the blacksmith would have made his horseshoes. And there's a chimney right up there, you can see. Oh, I thought that looked burnt. You can see the fire at the door, which was... where the oven was. This is probably where he would have, shoveled stuff in to melt the iron or whatever he did. I'm not really sure what a blacksmith did. So it says, do not remove any bricks from the walls or arch ceiling. Please, listed building. So we're going to try some EVP in here and see if anything comes true. Okay, I have the EVP out. I turned it off. Okay. Make myself a bit comfortable. Okay. So if there's any spirits here who would like to communicate with me, my name is Kieran. I mean you no harm. I just want to talk. If you're here at me now, I have this little thing in my hand, this little black box in my hand. If you can come close and talk into it so I can hear your voice, that would be amazing. I just want some answers about this place. Okay, I'm going to press record now. Okay, I'm calling out to the spirits. If you're here at me now, please come close and talk into this device. Okay. Let's listen back to that now and see. Spirits, if you're here at me now, please come close and talk into this device. Okay, I'll try again. Spirits, if you are here with me, any spirits, please do come close to me and talk into this device I have in my hand. Okay. Also guys, I always listen back to these after, and if I do pick up anything that I didn't pick up first time around, I'll amplify it and put it on the video, but I just like to do it live so you know there's no bullshitting. So, here we go. Here with me, any spirits, please do come close to me and talk into this device I have in my hand. There's something there. Here with me, any spirits, a breath. Please do come close to me and talk into this device I have in my hand. Did you hear it? Device I have in my hand. Did you hear it? Heard. Okay, I'll try again. Okay, if that was you making that noise in my device, thank you. Can you try and tell me your name, say yes or no, to let me know you're here? Okay, I'll listen back. Making that noise in my device, thank you. Can you try and tell me your name, say yes or no, to let me know you're here? What is that? Whoa. Did you hear it? That there. Interesting. Okay, so we got two little things there. What I'm going to do is listen back to them and try and amplify them for you in the video. Put the volume up to like 200 so you can hear what I'm hearing. First one, it was like a... Now, I have to look back and make sure it wasn't me. The second one, it was more high-pitched. Definitely wasn't me. Have to make sure it wasn't a bird, of course. I have to look for the poop on the party and look for the reasonable explanation. So I'm going to switch over to GhostTube real quick and see if anything comes through there. Okay, guys, so we're on GhostTube.
Emma.
Straight away, we got a hit. Emma. Hello, Emma. Was that you who made the noise on my device? So I could hear your voice?
My baby.
Oh. Did they take your baby? So that would have happened a lot back in the day in a heavily religious country. The baby would have been taken away from the mother. If she was too young, she would have been sent to like a laundry or something like that.
Stroke.
GhostTube's on fire. Literally, guys, what you see in my video, I never explain it properly, but I could be waiting around for a good like hour and a half and nothing coming through. A lot of that is edited out. Can you tell me why they took your baby? Were you too young? If you can, in the dictionary, pick out young for me. So this GhostTube works by the spirits manipulating the energy around me, and like they can manipulate it in such a way that they can pick a word from the dictionary. Sometimes you get the closest possible word. You don't get the exact word, but you kind of have to think outside the box with it. Walk around the outside. So it's a red brick and stone red brick, because red brick would have been very expensive for the time. So it would always be stone, and that would get unseen. This massive tree is just growing into it, but I'm guessing it's holding it up. Okay, Emma, if you're still here, can you give me another word? Say hello. Hiya. Okay, guys, my GhostTube went off because I got a phone call, and Susan, Dead, and Danger came true. Raging, I missed it. Can you say something else for me? I'm gonna head over. There's a holy well here. Well, I think it's a holy well. I'm not too sure. There's a little plaque, so I'll know. Look at all the baby lambs. I do love this place.
Stop recording. Yes.
Oh.
Young.
So, young. Okay, you were young. Sent
Judge.
chills. Well, so they took your baby off you because you were young. They judged you. Is that right? If you can just say yes or no.
Blood. Satan.
Oh, Jesus. What do you mean blood and Satan? Satan. Satan. Satan.
No.
Did you pick
Don't come in.
Oh God, now I have to go in. Why'd you not want me to come in?
Okay.
God, you're bipolar or something, spirit, because...
Hung.
Oh. Who was hung?
Chair.
Did they kick the chair?
Don't.
Jeez Louise.
Dice.
I got dice yesterday. Were you gambling? Was there a game that went wrong? Oh.
Graveyard.
Yeah, I was just at the graveyard. Is that where you're buried? Can you throw a stone for me?
Friend.
Yeah, I'm your friend. I mean you no harm.
In danger.
Why am I in danger?
Don't. Hung.
Okay. Don't hung in danger, okay. Why am I in danger though? Is it because of what I do? Because I go talking to spirits? Supposedly spirits?
Friend.
Yes, we're friends. My name's Kieran.
$24.
24. Is this Emma? Were you 24 and not married? And that's why your baby was taken away?
Where am I?
You're... Well, if you believe in it, I suppose it's silly saying it to a ghost, but you're in the afterlife. Maybe you're stuck here, you're lost here, you maybe want to cross over. Is that true? Guys, listen, I'm very skeptical. I don't believe everything that's thrown at me. I've experienced things, but, you know, ghost hunting is all about finding out if it's real or not. You know, it's not a science, or it's not an exact science. You know, we have to really, really be skeptical, or else there's just no point doing it.
Leave me alone.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Can you say goodbye for me? So that's the graveyard up there, and that's part of the old house. Okay guys, I'm going to end the ghost tube session there. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching Paranormal Resident. If you could, make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. All linked down below. And my next video, guys, is very important to me. It's going to be a surprise, but it's linked to this place. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That would mean the world to me. Okay, until next time.